All right, so let's continue with our curves. They give you the shape. All you have to do is put in the angles. Right, they give you the shape, put in the angles, right, based on the information and find everything they ask. Right, fix up a diagram first and then I'll move down and you'll get the angles and things, right? Fix up a diagram, put in the bearings, put in the lengths, and then start to solve, right? Finish already? Right, they give you the shape. All you have to do is put in the angles and put in the lengths. You're going to finish it finding those things there, right? Angle ABC, distance AC, and the bearing of A from C. Right, so we're gonna have to become somebody to help me diagram, right? Yeah, a few minutes. Huh? Right, let us start. Let me go with a ship leaves port A and sail 52 meters on a bearing to port B. Where does the 52 kilometers go, Matthew? Huh? Nice. A bearing of 44 to port B, Jaden. Where that bearing of 44 going? Hey, Jaden. No, it's a mobile diagram. I'll start that. Yeah, that's 44. Can you tell me where is 44 again, Jaden? Between the what? Right, between the red line and right here, right? Nice. So we figured out those two things. The ship then sails to port C, 72 kilometers away. 3 spot between B and C. And Asia. Where is the bearing 105? Yeah. Yeah. So how much is here? 65. How much? 75. Oh, okay. That is your completed diagram, actually. Right? Ashton, how much is A, B, C? ABC is how much? Huh? 119? Correct. 119. Everybody okay with that? Good. Find EC now. What's the rule to find EC, Rima? What's the rule you're going to use to find AC? Cosine. Very good. Go ahead, have fun. Finish it up. Shall we read it again? Hopefully. Find AC and then find EC and then the bearing of A from C. Online message answers, message what you get for AC and the bearing of A from C. A from C, right? Is it A from C or C? Yeah, A from C. Right? Go ahead. Find the AC, use cosine rule. And then find the bearing of A from C. Yeah. Oh yeah, work out your length first, work out AC quick. That. Right? Let's work it out and let's go again. Right, the only bearing of A from C, right? So let's work out the length. Let's work out AC first. So that'll be AC squared is equal to 52 squared plus 72 squared minus 2 by 52 by 72 cosine 105. You can put that all in the calculator and then square root it, right? How much you got? 107. You got answer? 105. Check it back the order because we gotta be exact, right? 105. Huh? Oh, sorry, 119. I don't know where I got 119. I'm looking at this here. 119. Yeah, 107. Nice. Now they want the bearing of A from C. So what is here? They want the bearing from here all the way here. Right? Here is 75, so we know that here is also 75. Right? So if we find this angle there, can we get parent? Yeah, we can just minus it from minus, well, minus 360 minus theta minus 75, right? Did that match it? Right, but match how we get theta? How are we going to get theta there? What's the rule we're going to use there? To get theta? Sine rule, right? So you're going to use sine rule. 107 over sine 119 is equal to 52 over sine theta. Okay, Go ahead, solve theta and how much you get? Solve the theta and how much you get every month. Cross multiply, solve the theta, and then tell me where you get the pairing. How much you all got for theta? 25, yeah, I got 25 as well. So when you minus, you will get 260. Yeah, Isa, are you okay with that? Right, we're going a little faster because I want you all to do a few more, right? Online, are you okay with that? Right, good job, Jason. Good job, Annalie. And Vinny. Vinny sent answers to you. Good job, Vinny. Let's go again. Anya, please send an answer. And Ashana, who has been sent Nuria as usual. Nuria, please send an answer. Rihanna, Crystalline, answers, please order. Right? So sometimes they give you the diagram and you have to work it out. Okay? Let's go again. Let's go again. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull up some people I want to see what's going on. To let you know. I will see the diagrams and things. Rahim, right? Rahim. That one, three. Ready? Let's go again. Isa, are you done?
Yes.
Let's go again. Next one. That is best I can do there, all, yeah? If you ain't seen it, take a pic or you can load it on your phone, it's in the group. Right underneath. Jan 2017, number 10 feet. Jan 2017, number 10 feet. Go ahead. Take the info, put it in, draw a diagram, work out everything. Take your time. Put in all the info in diagram and start working it out. Right, putting all the info, set up a diagram, similar to the last one. Right, by now you finish the diagram. Yeah, let's make sure the diagram correct. So there's a bearing of 30 degrees. The ship travels from A and a bearing of 30 to B. So here's 30. Here's 30. 90 kilometers away. Here's 90 kilometers. It then travels to C, which is 310 due east, 310 due east of A. Right, east means this angle here is the angle from here to here is how much Kiran. Not just put it Kiran here. What's the angle from north to sea? What angle is that? This one here. What's that angle? Yeah, what's this angle here? 9. So therefore this small angle here is how much? 6. Nice. Indicate on your diagram. So we did that. You have 2 marks. Calculate DC. What's the rule to find DC, Isa? Yeah. Cosine. Cosine, very good. And then go ahead and find the angle ABC. Find the angle ABC after. Right? Go ahead, have fun. Felicia, trouble? You in trouble? You sure? Come now. So sit down back there again, trouble, you know. Oh yeah, use the cosine rule, use the sine rule, and find everything they need. Right. Or you know, I figure out that. But you have B and C and you have the answer in the middle. Right, so this is the answer here using. They always use the lengths and the angle in the middle of those 2 lengths. Is what we do. Right? Anybody confused again? Come. Didn't show any part come. Right, so after you find part 2, you have part 3 to find ABC, and then you have to find the bearing. You have to find the bearing of C from B. Finish? Double? It's up? It's a double sheet and again double come. Huh? Come. Let me see where you tell fire reach. Below the sea, it should come. Match your fire reach. Battery, we have. We see how far, we see how far it on. 276, right? But that's why you get it. The one here, right? Yeah. So you figure out here. You know here? You know here? Much is here to here. See? Here to here. Here to here. That's nice. What's here to here? It's here. Let's check out the first three parts there. Part 1, part 1 we did it already. Part 2, they want to find BC. So BC squared is equal to 90 squared plus 310 squared minus 2 by 90 by 310 cosine 60. BC is equal to 276. 276. Nice. Right, online has some good answers there. Nice. Then they wanted this angle here, angle APC. What's the rule we using there? The rule we using is sine rule, right? So we know here is 276. So we know 276 over sine 60 is 310 over sine theta. So let's multiply and sine for theta. Cross multiply, come away again to theta. Leonardo hiding there. Nice. Next one is yours, Leonardo. Come on, how much you get for theta, Leonardo? Tell me how much you get for theta. How much? 105. Everybody else get up? Take your time. Cross multiply. You will get sine inverse of 310 sine 60 over 276. Check it back. When you cross multiply, right? Yeah. You want to talk to the nearest degree? Yeah. Again, 7. Yeah. Yeah, the nearest degree, right? Can investment calculator now. Yeah, look one here. Come on, use this one. Everybody okay with that? Now to the hard part. This is the only part that I would accept as a little bit hard, right? They want the bearing from where to where, Adrian? From B to C, basically, the bearing of C from B. Where is that? Where is that, Adrian? Between the north line and that line. Good. So to get that bearing, and we know here is 77. Do we know how much is here? Do we know how much is there? Do a little small maths then later. Next, Nathan. Help me out with that part on the outside here. What is that angle on the outside here? Do a little maths. I'll give you one small hint, right? I'll draw a little line that's to help you out. How much is here to here, Nathan? That's 90. How much is here to here? Be quiet now, 90, be quiet. And figure it out. Here is 60, so how much is here? 60 as well, right? 90 plus 60 is? Rihanna, you probably round off, right? Do round off. What did we 77? I didn't round off at all, and I got 77. Right, so the angle on the outside is 150. So it means that the bearing is what? What's the bearing? What's the bearing? I forget your name. Rahim. What's the bearing? How are we getting that? You have all the angles on the outside. So what to do? And then what? After you add up 90 and you add up 60 and you add up 77, what's the next thing to do? What are you going to do to get this part here? And the whole thing is a circle. How many degrees in a circle? So what should we do? Minus is from 36. How much you all got? 130. Okay. Right, let me see who get our one line. Let me see who get everything. And you'll get something there. Rihanna, good. Crystalline, good job, Crystalline. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, Crystalline, that's all I get. And here, Rihanna said something. Rihanna. Renee said nothing this time. Somebody is sending me now. Ashana. Ashana, Jeremy no night. Jeremy there. Shira ain't said anything to. And Nuria's, let me just message Nuria mother there. I have Nuria mother. Come on here. Send answers. Vinay, you can't send the answer now, Vinay. Everything on the board. Yeah, but I want to send it to me too, Nuria. Right, let's go again. Let's do one that came recently, right? Let's try 20. What are we at? 94? Let's try 2022. Right, let's try 2022. This one kind of split up a little bit more, right? So we have to draw a diagram and then move it out. Enough. I know it's kind of small, but I best I can do there, right? Machu. Well, let's keep on the phone and say, hold on, let's take. You want to have it. Very good. You want it. You want it. Look at that. So far, don't finish this one. Oh, no, again. Right, so do that fast enough. Draw a diagram. They kind of help you out already. This is June or Jan 2022. No, follow what they tell you. You don't assume anything. Where? Now assumption. It might be. Right? It might be 2 weeks. So we didn't assume it. Right? No assuming. Right? Go ahead. Draw the diagram, see the angles and then. This is 2022, right? Right now, I'm saying. No, it's 250. 250 kilometers. 250. And they give you the two parents, Joytine. And all there. When they're doing this question, right? Don't just put north, right? Put north and east and south and west, right? Draw the whole cross. Right? Draw the whole cross so you can clean all the angles. It is. It's actually. You're done with the diagram, right? So let's make sure your diagram correct. The ship R, sorry, just from port L, it goes to R 250 on a bearing of 65, right? I like my diagram to look like this, right? So I like to keep putting this in. So here to here is 65 degrees. Ship T is 180 kilometers from L, right, on a bearing of 48 degrees. So all the way down here is 148 degrees. That's okay? All the way down there. So what's the angle here between them? How much? 83. 148 minus 65, which is 83. All right? That is your completed diagram. Right? Now you can move on. They want you to find, that's all. Oh, the first part, they want you to find RT. Find the length RT. Right? Finish already? Find RT. Check out how much you get.
Yes, check it, Chas.
Check it, chat.
Jason
Ah,
finish.
just finish your thing already?
Yeah.
Just no play, just no going on. You open it up? Nope. You see you working out all this though? Huh? Okay. Yeah. Right, find RT. What's the rule we're using again? Right? You're getting hung up picking the rules, right? Right, test next week, huh? Oh, sure. What time does that finish? Okay, good. But I want to show you a little bit of angles. How I got 83 because I subtract 148 and 65 random. Right? The whole line is the whole bearing for L to T is 148 and the bearing L to R is 65. So the space in the middle there, the space in the middle is the angle I'm trying to get between the two lengths. Right? 148 minus 65. Right? And then there's the next part of let's find RT first. RT squared is equal to calculate that there, right? Right? RT squared is equal to 250 squared plus 180 squared. 2 by 250 180 cosine 83. Work it out, square root one time. How much is that? 289. Yeah. 289. Huh? 290. I don't know.
It's 289.7.
All right, so let me go to 290. Okay, 290 kilometers. Right? Okay, good job, Brianna. Let's go again. I think it has more though. They want the bearing of T from R. They want the bearing of T from R. That's the last part. They want the bearing of T from R. Go ahead and try to figure out what you need. Right? Draw your bearing in from R, right? And you're going to T. Similar to the last one, kind of. Right? So what you all need? What do we need? We need this entire bearing here, right? Correct? Need that entire bearing there. So we need theta. We know that here plus here is not well, up there is 90. And we know that here is 90 minus 65, which is 25, right? That's okay. So we just need theta. Here, jump. We need to get right. We need to get here, right? Correct? That's what we need. So if we figure out here, just like the last one, we get minus some 180 from 360. Correct? Or you can minus some 270, it's up to you. Right? What we know here is 90. And the angle here is 25. How come? Because here is 25, so here is also 25. That's okay. Or if you want, you can ignore the 90 and you can just subtract from 270. But we need theta first. All right? We need theta first. So that'll be 290 over sine 83 is equal to 290 over sine 83 is equal to 180 over sine theta. cross multiply, solve theta. Right, so that'll be sine inverse of 180 sine 83 over 290. How much you got theta? How much? 34. Can't put wrong look over there. How much you get? Huh?
Yes,
38. 38. Okay. So that would be, so the bearing will be 360 minus 25 minus 90 minus 38, and the final answer is how much? 207. All right. But you got the hang a little bit. That's on this next video. All right. Before we wrap up trigs, head up angles and circles. Sorry. Don't stop it. Angular elevation and angular depression. Sorry. Head up angular depression and angular elevation. Head up angular elevation and angular depression. All right, let's go again. So you want to take a look at angular depression and angular thing. Right? Let's take a look at angle of depression and angle of elevation. Right? If you're depressed, how you look? How you tilt your head down, right? And if you had to look up at something elevated, how you look? Up, right? So sometimes questions will say, well, sometimes questions will say, the object of whatever undergoing an angle of elevation, and other times they will say it undergoing an angular depression. Okay, so how will angular elevation work? Real simple. This is your horizontal, and when you look up, you're looking up at the angular elevation. So alpha is the angle of elevation. Okay, you're looking up from the horizontal. Okay, so if they say an angular elevation of 40, horizontal, you measure 40 degrees and you look up. Okay, here, angular depression. Angular depression, this is your horizontal, and it's the angle you look downwards. So this will be your angle of depression. That's okay? Right? That's all you have to understand. What you will notice though, what you will notice though is that these angles form right angle triangles most of the time, right? Right? So these angles produce right angle triangles. So we'll be using the right angle rules, right? But we could also use cosine and sine ruler. right? But let's just use this. I will show you later on how to use cosine and sine rule for everything, right? Right, so please remember that we're using the trig ratios, right? We're using the trig. So we're using the right angle triangle rules. Right? Copy it down. Let's say I gave you a tower and the tower is 6 meters high, right? If you're looking up at an angle of elevation of 60, I want you to draw it in this diagram and give me an idea how we could find it. How far away the person is from the tower. Right? So when the person looks up at an angle of elevation, he will see the top. Okay? You need to figure out how far away he is. All right? Take your time. Huh? Oh, these angles produce right angle triangles. Use trig ratios. Know that. Right? So how does the angular elevation look? Right? How does the angular elevation look? If you're looking up. Sorry, if you're looking from here, would you be looking down or looking up? Up, right? So you're looking up at 60 degrees. Right? Here is 60. What's the angle here? 90. So what type of triangle you have? What type of triangle you have here? Right angle triangle, right? So what size do we have, Rima? What is called this side? If the angle is here. And so you're using which rule? We have opposite Jason. Which rule are you using? Huh? Tan? Go ahead. Use it quick. All right, so we're using tan, right? We're using tan theta is opposite over adjacent. So that's tan 60 is equal to 6 over x. Cross multiply. X is equal to 6 over tan 60. How much is that? How much? 3.64. Are you okay with that? Right? One of the side problems with these questions is that sometimes you have to envision the info given, right? So like I cannot 3D diagram, it's like I cannot picture in your head. But you always end up with right angle triangle. Always remember that, right? All right, let's see if we can squeeze in more. 3 point. 3.5, right? All right, Nathan, you okay? Nathan on your phone now? Yeah. All right. Everybody okay with that? All right. All right, do I squeezing one here, boy? Just for that, somebody else say, yeah, or okay. Don't know if this one have. I don't want to give you other ones yet, right? This is the last thing that we have to do in tricks, right? This is the last thing that we have to do in tricks, right? All right, take a look at this one here. Although I think they gave you a lot of information, they should not give you that. You're seeing that? How we draw a diagram, right? So the diagram below not drawn to scale. The diagram below not drawn to scale shows two ships, R and S, at anchor on a lake of calm water. FT is the vertical tower, FSR is a straight line, RF 150. The angles of elevation are given below, right? They give you the angle of elevation, right? 40 and 22. You're seeing that? You're looking up at S at 40 degrees, you're looking up at R at 22 degrees. Right? So use the triangle and find those three things there. What type of triangle we using here? Right angles, right? Good. It's the last thing, right? Finish. So how we get RTS, that's here. Right? It might be easier to find which angle. How we get an angle there? What's the angle here? What's the angle here, Matthew? This will be same one. What is that? Huh? What's the angle right here? What? Actually, how we get at it? How you get at? It's a triangle, right? Right, Matthew. Ashton, you can see pattern of this. Matthew, here's 50. Hold on. Here's 50, so how much is it? One? 130? Sure. Here's 22, here's 50, here's 90. So how much is here? 180 minus all of that, right? How much will I get it? Theta is 38. Now, can you see enough? So that's 38. Find ST now. What you see enough? All the angles sum to 180, right? So you mean 18?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, boy, Adrian, boy, it's such a enough, boy. Huh?
Oh, we can play.
Calculator, Adrian, you bring us up. 140, 160, 2, correct. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, here. That's 140 here. Adrian, depending on you. Right, ST. What's the rule to find ST? That's this part right here. What's the rule? Remember, what's the use? How we find ST? Try and see what triangle have more information and tell me which one to use. Put the light down here. I am. Right. Right. So you would recognize that the only rule we can use there is sine rule. We'd have to use a non-right angle triangle. We can't use here. Right? We don't have enough info, so we have to use sine rule. Right? We have angle, length, opposite angle, and we want to find here opposite angle. So it's 150 over sine 18 is equal to ST over sine 22. Cross multiply and work it out. Right? ST is equal to 150 sine 22 over sine 18. Right? How much is that? How much? 1 decimal place. 1/8. 1/8.8.
It's equal.
181.8, right?
Yeah.
So that'll be for the short.
Yeah.
What's that mark, eh? Okay, 181.8. Alright, good job. Next one. For the next part there. FT, find FT. I just want to clear up this diagram a little bit, right? Copy down quick, find FT. Right, we know here is 181.8 and I want you to find FT. What's he really using here? What's he really gonna use here? All right, last part to find FT, we have opposite and we have hypotenuse. So we're using sine. So sine 40 is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. And then solve x 181.8 sine 40. Right? What is that much? So you just drift away. What shall I get it? 116. 0.9. 116.9. Okay. Right? So that's what we do tricks. So technically we finished tricks, so next week we'll do a quick small test. And then we take a look at supposed to give you all these rules again, we still don't care on rules. Alright, we'll see. I'll see how the revision go next week. Alright.